Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things, and today is my monthly empties video. I know sit down videos have been very far and few between lately. I wish I had more time to sit down and film. It just doesn't exist at this moment, but I did want to make sure to get this month in, even if I'm filming it a little bit late. I feel like the big category that I really was able to finish up this month were skincare products, which is always exciting to get through. If you're not familiar with my empties videos, I do have a $3,500 goal to hit by the end of the year. The last 2 years I've been able to hit 3,000, so I did up it this year. We haven't been making great progress so far. However, I feel like this month was the best month I've had so far. So that's always exciting. Basically, I will go through everything that I finished up here in the month of May, and I can't believe we're almost at summer. It's basically summer now, and we'll go through everything and I'll tell you if they're products I liked, if I didn't like them, if I'd buy them again, if I wouldn't recommend them to anyone, and we'll go through the values of everything just like every month. So if that's something you guys are interested in watching, then keep on watching. Let's go. So the first category we will go over today is makeup products. I do have 4 products I finished this month, 2 full size, 2 minis. So let's start with the full size. First here I have a mascara. This is from Wander Beauty and this is their Mile High Club mascara. I did receive this in an Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, I'm probably guessing last year. I do like this mascara. I have used it many times in the past, but it does retail for $26, which for that price, I wouldn't pay it for this. I really enjoy the Maybelline Sky High, and that's a drugstore price, and if I'm buying mascara right now, that is kind of where I would be buying from. So while I do like the Mile High Club mascara, it's not what I'm gonna repurchase. I have gone through, I think that may have been my 3rd tube at this point, but I've always kind of gotten them through subscription services, so that was convenient, but I don't wanna spend the full price on them. The other full-size product is a brow pencil, and this is from Moda Beauty. This is their baby hair brow pencil. I had this in the shade number 5. This retails for $22, so I have purchased this brow pencil in the past and used it up. This one specifically though, I did get in the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, so I did not pay full price for it. Like I said, it does retail for $22, and while I think it's a great brow pencil, honestly, I feel like we all know drugstore also makes very good brow pencils. I am wearing the NYX brow pencil today. I'm just more likely to buy the NYX over something that retails for $22. I mean, half price. This is the price of NYX, but even NYX, I tried to get on sale anyway, so I don't see myself buying this one again. Minis. So funny enough, I did have this exact same mini last month, the Becca First Light Priming Filter. I'm fairly certain I have 1 more of these little sample primers left, and then I will be completely done with my Becca primers. It does make me sad. This used to retail for about $14, and I'm sad that it's gone. I always say I preferred the Backlight primer, which is why I have the First Lights left, but there's just something about the formula of a Becca primer that I just really enjoy. It's something I very much miss about the brand. The Backlight primer was always one that I repurchased, so I definitely missed that one. Not so much the First Light. The last mini here, I had one of these in my January empties, I want to say, and this is the Cover FX Translucent Light Setting Powder. It's this tiny little sample of it. This size retails for about $3.50, and here's what I'll say. It's fine. It's nothing to write home about. I have just been working through my little sample size face powders just to clear up some room in my drawers. I'm not buying it, but it worked enough to use up. So for the month of May, my makeup empties came out to $65.50, bringing my annual makeup empties total to $312.20. So interestingly, in the lip balm category, I have 2 empties this month, which that doesn't happen very frequently, if ever, in my lip balms. But I finished one that was my like nighttime before bed lip balm, and I also finished one that I would like do in the morning, put on in the morning when I was doing my makeup. So the morning one is this one, another product from an Ipsy bag. This is from the brand Balm Argent, and the shade was called For Wednesday's Pink. So it was like this very, very bubblegum pink. Retails for $18. One of the reasons it was a morning time lip gloss, honestly, is because typically when I'm doing my makeup, I put on a lip balm just to like nourish my lips for a little bit, and then I wipe it off. Baby pink lip balms really aren't my color story, so I typically save them for morning times. So definitely not something I would buy. Also didn't find like the formula to be anything like revolutionary, especially for the $18 price tag. The other here I did receive in PR from Aven, and this is their Cical Fate Restorative Lip Cream. This also retails for $18. I would say I like this, but I didn't love this. I didn't have any issues with like extra dryness on my lips, but I felt like this was one where if I put a little bit too much on, which can happen at nighttime, it really would all like gather, and I didn't really love that about it. It's not one I'd go out and buy, but I didn't hate it. That's the best I can say. So for the month of May, my lip balm empties came out to $36, bringing my annual total to $58.19. I say this every month, but the next category is skincare, which I break into 3 categories: general skincare, facial cleansers, and masks. And in the general skincare category, I do have 5 items, and 4 are full size. So the one thing that's not a full size is this small pack here. This is the Mighty Patch Blemish Hero. So this came with 12 different like pimple patches. I didn't even know until like afterwards, but it says 6 of these were the original for night and 6 are the Invisible Plus for day. I definitely wasn't paying attention to that when I was using these. Scott did use one of these as well. This little sample here I got here retails for about $4.50, and I really like this. I actually have already repurchased this, and I have seen it on Target. I've seen it on Amazon, but I happen to have purchased this in my most recent Thrive Market order. I liked it enough to repurchase it already. Now, I haven't really tried other brands. I just had this sample that I might have gotten from Ulta. I forget, honestly. And I liked it enough to repurchase it. I don't know if it's the best out there. If you guys have tried zip patches, like have you tried this one? Have you tried other brands? Do you have any recommendations? Definitely let me know in the comments, because I definitely liked having these and I'm glad that I have bought more. Now let's go through skincare. So this first one here is from I Do Care, and this is the Thirst Things First Revitalizing Vitamin C Mist Mask. This retails for $21. I did receive this in PR last year. Honestly, I enjoyed this. It had a really nice mister. What I would do is when I wake up in the morning, I would just like spray this on my face. It was really nice for that. Do I think that's an essential need in one's life? No. Was it nice to do? Yes. I wouldn't buy it because I don't, like I said, I don't really feel like that's something that I need in my life, but it was nice to use and I did appreciate it for what it was. This next one I'm fairly certain came in an Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. This is from the brand Pure Heals. No, or is it called Pure Heals by Nature Village? This is the Centella 80 Eye Cream. This was a very large eye cream. It's over a fluid ounce. This retails for $29. I have some eye creams and I use them so that I can use them up, but I don't feel like this did anything that made a difference. It just felt like I was putting moisturizer under my eyes, and it didn't even like have like that like little extra something that made it feel like extra luxurious. So I don't really recommend this at all. This next one took me, I feel like, forever to use up. Again, something that came in an Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. This is the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Glow Moisturizer. So this was basically I want to say it was a moisturizer that had a AHA in it. This retails for $48. So it's a little bit pricey. I will say that it calls itself a moisturizer, but it felt like it was very thin for a moisturizer. So typically on a night when I would use this, I would put an oil over top of it. It was fine. I don't think it was a bad product, but it wasn't something where I was like, wow, I still need that. Like, I don't think AHAs are really that hard to find a good one, so it's not something I would recommend, honestly. This next one though, I loved. Again, something else I got in Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, but this is from Wishful. I don't think I've ever tried anything from Wishful before. This retails for $43, so it's not cheap. This is their Honey Balm Jelly Moisturizer. This is one of the best facial moisturizers I've used in quite a while. It has lavender, honey, niacinamide, and turmeric. This I loved using before bed. It did have that lavendery scent, I will say, so I would say it is certainly not fragrance free in that case, but the lavender before bed, it was very relaxing. I really enjoyed this, and my skin really likes honey and niacinamide, so it was really like this was very good. I miss this, certainly. So for the month of May, my skincare empties came out to $145.50, bringing my annual total to $371.83. For facial cleansers, I did not finish any this month, so my total for the year is still $24.19. I also did not finish any masks this month, so my total for the year is still sitting at $17.94. Next category is hair care, and I do have 2 products, one mini, one full size. This first here is a little sample I got here from Pantene, and this is their rescue shots. And I actually had the same exact sample last month. I said this retails for $2, and I just find it's like a very basic conditioner. I really don't find anything special about it. It does say here it's a treatment that targets extreme damage, helps prevent split ends. I don't know. I feel like when something does work in hair, I really can tell, and I just felt like this felt like I used a conditioner, so it's really not something I'd recommend. This conditioner I did receive in PR from Pacifica, and this is the Cocoa Peptide Damage Care Conditioner. It says it's for dry and damaged hair. Biomimetic peptides and coconut milk. This retails for $10, which obviously is not a bad price. Pacifica is one of those brands where like when I like the stuff, I like the stuff. When I don't like the stuff, I don't like the stuff. And I really felt like this was one of the most basic conditioners. I didn't feel like my hair felt extra special after using it. I just worked my way through it. It felt very generic. This is not something I would recommend from Pacifica. So for the month of May, my Haircare Empties came out to $12, bringing my annual total to $147.75. Body care, I do have 3 products. So 2 of these are products that are in here a lot. First is my deodorant, my Decree Cool Rush. This retails for $3.39. Always have this. It's my go-to. I will say, I feel like this, they did change the packaging. It feels like thinner. So I think maybe they're using less plastic now. It doesn't specifically say it anywhere on the packaging, but I can feel it feels different. The next one, I feel like there's gonna be probably one of these every single month because my entire family uses this basically every day. This is the Coppertone Kids 50 SPF. This is kind of my baseline, what we use, and then like something else for face and stuff. I've been using this. I can't remember if I started using this last summer or the summer before, but I really like this. None of us have gotten burnt using this one, so I'm sticking with what works. This retails for $7.99, but honestly, anytime I get it, it's pretty easily accessible in a 2-pack. Okay, this last product in my body care, I really liked, and when I was like looking up for this video, I realized it's been discontinued, so I don't even know how long I've had this in my collection, but I really like this, and it's kind of bummed. I'm kind of bummed that this is discontinued. It's from Aveeno, and what's funny it does, you can see it says new, but this is their Cracked Skin Relief Sisa Balm. Helps relieve cracked skin. I was using this on my feet and I really liked it. It was pretty, it was like a little thicker, but it had almost more of a balmy thickness to it. So I don't know, I really liked it on my feet. This size retailed for about $1.29, but you can't even get it anymore, which is unfortunate. I don't know if they've like revamped this line, but I thought this was a good product. So for the month of May, my body care empties came out to $12.67, bringing my annual total to $80.06. Next category is nail care, and I do not have any products I finished this month, so my total for the year is $10.98. Fragrances, I do have a mini product here. I cannot believe this apparently retails for $15, which is just ludicrous to me. I hated this. I'm guessing I got it from Sephora. This is the Miss Dior perfume. I hated this. Let me read the notes because I feel like the way I was able to use this is like I would put this on before bed because it just made me want to sleep. That's how it made me feel. Sleepy. It smells like, to me it smells like a powder puff. That's kind of like how I like envisioned it. So the fragrance family is florals. Don't like florals. Scent type warm florals. Keynotes: lily of the valley, centifolia rose, soft musk. In a warm and floral perfume, fresh notes of lily of the valley, spicy peony, and powdery iris immediately. Awaken the senses in a dazzling bouquet. Powdery. Yep, it smells like baby powder. That's all I could smell when I use this. Don't recommend. And if that is a scent that sounds interesting to you, you probably can find it cheaper somewhere else. So for the month of May, my fragrance empties came out to $15, bringing my annual total to $19.24. Next category is hand soaps, and I have 2 this month. This first one is from the brand Scentful, and this is the Grateful Gather Foaming Hand Soap. This says, capture the beautiful bounty of autumn with hints of fallen maple leaves, grated clove, and citrus. And honestly, I thought I would really like this because it kind of sounded like it was duping Bath & Body Works leaves. I really didn't feel like it did. The scent really wasn't that great. I did get this at Target for $3.99, but I feel like, first of all, Bath & Body Works soaps, I feel like you can get cheaper and they just have a better scent. And I couldn't even find this sold there anymore, so I don't even think they sell this brand anymore, so don't even recommend it. Don't even know where you can buy it. Now, this is a Bath & Body Works soap, and I really did like this. This is called Beautiful Day, and this was Wild Daisies, Pink Peonies, and Sun-Kissed Apples. I'm not a floral person, but this floral with that sweetness of apples, I liked in a hand soap. Yeah, I would recommend this, especially if you're someone who is very not into florals. This one is like such a light floral, and that sweetness really, I feel like, does take over a bit of the floralness. So I would definitely buy this again. These retail for $7.50, but like I said, you can get these on sale all the time. So for the month of May, my hand soap empties came out to $11.49, bringing my annual total to $32.99. Candle. I do have a candle empty. This retails full price for $46. I did not pay that for this. I got this at Costco. But when I saw that price, I was like, who would pay that for this? Okay, this is a very large candle. This is from the brand, I guess it's called the Bellevue Candle Company, and this was Dahlia and Ivy. And I did smell this in the store. So it says top notes: green pear, apple, ivy. Middle, jasmine, red currant, mandarin base, amber, cedarwood, woody violet. Essential oils are cedar, orange, lemon. Anyway, what I will say is it does smell very good. It's a 4-wick candle. It's my first time buying a 4-wick candle, and I thought I was really going to like this more than I did. The scent is not the problem with this. I thought something with a 4-wick would really have even more of a throw than my 3-wick Bath & Body Works candles, and that could not have been farther from the truth. I felt like I was burning through this just waiting for it to be done, because while it smelled nice, it didn't fill my house the way a Bath & Body Works candle did, so it was not worth it in my opinion, and that's how I feel about that. So like I said, this candle retails for $46, which is my total for the month of May, bringing my annual total to $137 for candles this year. So the next category I have, I don't actually calculate into my annual totals, are just miscellaneous things that I might want to talk about that month that I've either finished or I have to declutter. I don't have anything this month, so we'll continue on to the next category, which is foil packets. And I try to keep track of how many foil packets I'm actively using, and I did use up 2 this month, and both are hair care products. So the first one is from Briogeo, and this is the Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I feel like I have used samples of this in the past, and it's not my favorite mask. Honestly, my favorite mask is the regular hair mask from Amika. I never really clung on to this specific one. While there are Briogeo hair products I love, I haven't had them in a while, but I do love, this one isn't on that list. Okay, this one I really did enjoy. This is the Amika Flash Instant Shine Mask. Now I got 2 uses out of this packet. I probably could have stretched it to 3, but I didn't. I did use it last night, and I do feel like my hair has some shine. That being said, this product reminds me so much of the L'Oreal Wonder Water, and I'd rather get the L'Oreal Wonder Water, and if I'm buying something from Mika, like I said, I'd rather get their hair mask. But I did enjoy this, and if I got a sample of it again, I certainly would use it. I think it's a great product. So I used 2 foil packets in the month of May, bringing my annual total to 7. Now we can talk totals for the year. Like I said, I do have a $3,500 goal for the year, and in order to hit that, I need to average $291.67 every single month, and so far, I've never been able to even hit the monthly goal. However, this month, I surpassed that goal and I finished $344.16. This was my first month actually going over that number. For the year of 2023, my empties are currently sitting at $1,212.37. So I am $2,287.63 away from my goal. We're not even halfway through the year yet, so maybe it's still possible. But yeah, let me know, have you guys used any of these products? How did they work out for you? Did you finish anything exciting this month? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, that is it for this video. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Instagram down below. Give it a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.